Hey, hey, hey. Look, I know. My whole plan was to like watch this live with you all and let's go through it. Let's break down this episode. Let's talk about things. But look, my man, he needed me. So, hey, you got to take care of home first in any situation. But as promised, because I don't like not being a woman of my word, we're gonna unpack this episode. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna just give you my spiel and just tell you what happened because we know that editing can be a mug. So let's go.
This is unbelievable. Like, seriously? Are y'all gonna act the fool at my 50th birthday party? I've personally never seen these two go at it the way they're doing right now.
Oh my god.
Shante told me it was a fight outside. I knew
Yeah.
right then and there I had to get out there and check on Tisha.
Walk out. Lie about that.
What T at, man?
Oh, ground hell. Walk out.
So we're gonna pause it right there. So basically, of course, you know, when we were at the party, like I literally saw them going outside. So when I'm at the door, I'm kind of like checking. At first, I see them like kikiing, everybody having a good time, you know. They having a conversation, doing a little dance and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. Go back, I sit down. So then they kept getting further and further away. And I'm like, wait a minute, something don't make any sense. Like it just didn't sit right. So I was like, let me just go look again. I go look, and the next thing I know, somebody is just hopping around, no shoes on, talking about bitch this, bitch that, and you know what it is, and all this old extra stuff. And I'm like, the ghetto, honey. Like, make it make sense because you out here hopping around with your shoes off where people done spit and pissed at. And like, I'm like, you know what? Let's just end this right now because we don't do that. Let me just go get Glenn and let's just go get this shit. Let's get this over with and let's just go because at this point, that's not what we're here for. Because at the end of the day, like, my girl has a whole brand. We all have, like I said, real lives outside of this. So the last thing we want to do is be hopping around being called a bitch or just, we're past that.
Ryan, why she didn't contact employees? You know what you did?
See, what up?
I contacted some employees of hers.
What?
There is actually no truth in Latrice's claim. I have no reason to reach
None.
out to ex-employees, current employees, or any of her employees. Contacted an employee. Tisha contact you. Hi, Josh. Exactly.
From what I heard, the contact was about some hair that never got fulfilled.
And who I reached out to. Josh, when you contacted me, and I'm sitting here where I said no. Josh, when you called me and you told me that Latrice, Joshua, when y'all
That
contacted
is
me.
Latrice employee. You don't have a chance with that.
We ain't got a point. I mean, didn't y'all have a falling out? I mean, from what I hear, did something dirty to him.
He just swoops in, throws me behind him, and I'm like, this is the reason right here. This is the reason why I married this man because regardless of what we have going on, this man don't have my back.
Clock it.
To get a real business to understand how business works. You like one thing all you do. Let me tell you, and you talk about everybody that you're surrounded around.
Exactly.
I know everything about her. I know everything about her.
Everybody.
We good. We good.
Nothing's gonna get through here. No. It's not gonna get through here. I understand how you feel, but it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
Let's go.
Let's just go home. Oh my goodness. I did not know my 50 was gonna go like this. All the while, the brouhaha. I'm expecting to see Marie, the bestie, by Letitia's side. But lo and behold, it's really security. Shante holding up the fort. You know what they call it? Ain't nobody finna play.
And that was my whole thing, because like what you have to understand in that moment, it's like four people that's like jumping around and nobody's securing the area. It's really just kind of like me and Glenn, like, okay, let's make sure this and that. And it's a whole bunch of stuff that y'all didn't see because, of course, it was just a lot. Like, I was called the bitch. Tisha was called the bitch. Like, literally, it's this whole situation where at any moment somebody could start throwing hands. And it's like, what am I supposed to do if I can't, protect my friend? Because in this moment, it's like everybody's coming for her head. So it's not a thing of, I know Carrie calling me security, but at the end of the day, it's one thing to have an argument. It's one thing to have a disagreement. It's one thing to bash somebody. But in that moment, what you have to understand is literally, it was four people coming for my friend's neck. Like literally. And a lot of the stuff they didn't show because you just saw kind of like the whole crowd and stuff. But for the most part, at one point in time, it was kind of just like me and Tisha out there. Like I'm literally like, it's literally just us just trying to figure out what are you talking about? Who contacted some employees? Nobody's contacted your employees. If anything, your employees are reaching out to people to try to like do stuff to you. I know for a fact that a lot of people had reached out to her and Tisha was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, okay, you didn't have anything bad to say about her while you was working with her, so why you got something bad to say now? So it was just kind of like, what would be the point of me listening to what you have to say? Because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, when an employee is fired or some stuff like that, or it's not going to be good. So at some point, you got to use your common sense and just know that, hey, talking to an ex-employee, that holds no weight. That does nothing.
I cannot believe what just happened at this party. I've never had that many people surrounding me, yelling at me, wanting to fight me.
Exactly.
Came from like this, you and Tisha, when y'all was talking, you were like, you reaching out to my ex-employees. I got because she what's she trying to do? What are you alleging her motive is for reaching out to your employees to do what?
Okay, so basically, while I'm trying to make sure my friend's straight, because I'm like, at this point, you know what? Let's just this is not a safe environment for you. Let's just go, because it doesn't make any sense at all. I'm trying to put my friend in the car. I'm trying to get Glenn together because he's still upset. Like, why do they keep playing with my wife? And Tisha's upset and she's kind of hurt, and it's just like it doesn't make any sense. These things that you're saying that actually hold no weight, and I'm like, I look over, and Marie's over there, with Latrice now. And granted, I understand that in some spaces you have to like, try to keep the peace or whatever like that. But my whole thing is this girl did this to you. Like she, from what was said, attacked your whole business, attacked your whole livelihood, like did a whole lot of stuff. And we just okay. Just everything's just okay. And instead of just kind of like, I'm over there putting my friend in my truck, making sure she get to her truck, putting Glenn in his truck because they drove separate cars, making sure that he get and like, look, let's just go. Because everybody at this moment, like, it's not a safe scene for you all to just be here, basically just hanging around. And that was the crazy part about it, because when you feel like somebody is supposed to like just be there for you, not asking you to like, hey, fight my battle or slap this girl for me, but stick beside your friend. Like, stick beside them.
Destroy my reputation, maybe trying to destroy my business. I don't know. You have to talk to your friend. I cannot tell you why she do certain stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but this is too much. Well, you gotta work. Marie, you can't be like one side. No, I'm in the like. I'm like this. No, she can be one side. No. You gotta be one side. No. What's right? I'm the type of person. I'm for what's right. So I'm gonna stay true to myself. So in the case that she might be wrong and y'all might find out she did reach out to these people, will you tell her she wrong? Absolutely. Okay.
Okay, and here's my take on that. First of all, somebody that has wronged my friend in the worst way, you asking a question and like you answering the question, like, girl, who are you to ask anything? Who are you to check anybody's behavior? Like your friend said, you should have got permission to ask that question, honey, because that made no sense at all. Like you, hmm. Yeah, I don't get that one. Like what was the reason for you feeling like you could jump and ask that question? I don't understand. I okay. Yeah.
Y'all, it's Selena's birthday. Can we please go party? Come on, y'all. Come on.
Man, come on, man. Stop playing with me, bro.
Yeah, we're talking about the trees here, Glenn. I'm definitely shocked that someone that I allow in my space can have that type of hate for me. That was a
It was
different
bad.
level type of hate. Like I would
Like
never have thought that came from the trees.
it was
Oh,
horrible.
what?
It was a lot of stuff that was said that it was a lot. It was a whole lot. I'm not gonna hold you. It was a lot.
Hey, how are
Okay,
you?
Tisha talking to Donna
I
trying to
am
get the
wonderful. I just
business
wanted to
together.
give you a quick update.
I'm
I
here
spoke
for
to
it.
Mr. Harold and I talked to him about the editing
Cause
of
y'all
the
know she's trying to get her
pilot.
talk show stuff
So
going.
he was
So
like, give him about 2 weeks. He's
stay
going to
tuned.
do a highlight reel. I've been on the phone all morning talking to my team. I have been working with Donald for years.
Yeah, we
I'm
love us some
excited,
Donald,
and
baby.
I think everyone that saw
Donald gonna make
the
it do what
footage
it do.
from the trailer that we done,
Do what it do,
I
Mr.
think
Pugh.
that everything looked beautiful, and I think we on the right track.
Donald has inspired me to do some amazing things. He's been able to see something in me when it comes to entrepreneurship that I didn't even see. He's been a great mentor. He's been a great friend. We have worked great together. And also, just to be on the safe side, is it possible that
Okay.
but I will say, I appreciate him. He stepped in like my knight in shining armor and rescued me from the hyenas. And
Not the
thank you,
hyenas.
baby. Thank you. Selena's 50th birthday party. That was crazy. Crazy. If you wouldn't have been there, those girls was going to jump me. Like they were out for blood.
Like they were coming for her neck.
Well, I appreciate you. You be careful. I'll call you whenever Josh is here, okay? All right, bye. You wanna talk trash, then you better watch your back. Wanna give me hell, I can never give it back. Coming! Dr. Marie Monroe! Good to see you. This weather's so crazy. Today, I'm stopping by Letitia's house to check on her. I hate and I feel bad that Latrice and Letitia almost came to blows at Selena's birthday party. How you feel? Girl. Since the last time we ran into each other. Yeah, it was a whole situation. That was crazy, Marie. I have like never felt like I'm about to be jumped. How did y'all get here? When Latrice feels as if I said Shante. So she was like, I was like, I don't have to have anybody to speak for me. Then the next thing she say, oh, you were contacting my employees.
And let's be clear, let's unpack that because number one, when I asked Latrice the question, like, did she feel like they needed to have a conversation? She needed to apologize. I said, do you feel like? I mean, if you don't feel like that, you could have said no. But you took it and went way left and made it a big issue when it really didn't have to be. I mean, because if a person's gonna feel how they feel, if sometimes people will feel like I need to apologize, sometimes they'll feel like they won't. Sometimes people don't want to be accountable for their actions, and that's okay. That's life. But there's no need to just be downright nasty about it or just try to take it and just take it up a notch and just create other stuff because we all know that nobody's contacted your employees and nobody has to send me. I'm not male. I can basically speak for myself because my point of view is I've been around. I've seen the fallouts and the get back together and the fallouts and the get back together. And it is just at some point, when do you just say, you know what? Let's just coexist. because we're not going to have that relationship that we thought we were going to have. I'm not feeling you, you're not feeling me, but you don't have to be downright nasty about it. Like basically saying somebody is mud on the ground and different things like that. Like it really makes you question if you just went through like a traumatic situation where you couldn't have woken up the next morning. So you take a second chance in life to just spew hate and just be like this negative person. I don't understand that. I don't people that I know that have been through traumas, even myself and things like that. Your outlook on life is different. It's not, you know, it just seems like it's a lot of internal stuff going on there. But okay.
Now look at Josh. These are messages from Josh. Okay, we were talking about Latrice had stopped him that year from hanging out and coming to events and made him work and stuff. And I never heard from
I
him
remember
again.
that.
And this was March 20. This is back 2024 because he
Right.
wanted to expose Latrice on some things.
Yeah.
They mad at me because the weapon they formed against me is prospering against them. What Latrice is saying is not true. I'm looking at the text messages. I feel like Latrice is blowing it out of proportion. So I
Because
just
she
feel
needs
like
to have
it's
an
a
issue.
get back type of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, come in. Come in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. I appreciate it. I
Mm-hmm.
need something in here because I don't have any more bananas. So that's perfect, honey. Everything in my life is just
I
alignment.
had to bring my friend some flowers, some real flowers, because we don't do fakeness.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Here's the thing. At one point in time, when we were outside, literally, it was just me and Tisha. I don't know where you went. And so, no, I never left. When Treese was trying to fight you, I told Treese, no. I stood in front of him. I'm like, no, Treese, we can't do this, man. We're collective. Like, no, we can't do this. Treese, no. Treese, no. Treese. I thought we was moving forward. But I still.
Yeah, and so even while you're over there talking about Latrice, you know, Marie's basically trying to, I guess, console Latrice because I don't know how she's painted to be the victim in this situation. But we're, if you pay attention, we're literally still standing over there with the rest of Latrice's people. Like, still having issue at this point in time, like, it's not really being captured, but we still being called all kind of bitches and stuff. Like, and it made no sense at all because you had four people basically coming at one person just spewing a whole bunch of hate, and then people want to call me security or say, oh, you can't fight your friend battles. No, but I'm not gonna stand there and let something happen to my friend. I mean, is there a friend that would stand there and watch their friend basically be attacked and do nothing? Like, I don't understand like the logic behind the, oh, you know, you can't fight your friend battles. No, it's not about fighting her battle. It's about making sure that my friend isn't hurt in a situation where it's basically nonsense, if I'm being honest.
But like at the end of the day, like you talking about 4 or 5 damn people coming for you. What can I do?
I mean, like you said it yourself, four or five people coming. But the least you could do is just kind of like, you know, be there. Like, not asking you to squabble up or anything like that. But it just, in that moment, it looked like, okay, you know, this is the person that could have changed your life in a negative way to where you would have nothing, to where your employees would have nothing, to where your business partner would have nothing. And and I know you want to move forward and get past it, but it's just some things like my coin, my name, my business. It's just certain things that you can't come back from. And even when you hear her talk, her main thing is, oh, I gotta make sure that, you know, I protect my name and I can't be out here looking a certain way and this and that. So it's okay for everybody else to look a certain way. It's okay for you to spew hate to everybody else. But when it's you, oh God, nobody, you better not say nothing. I don't get it. Like it's gonna take there's no way. Like in that moment, like literally we in the parking lot, like we just got off the bus after school, basically having to defend somebody against somebody that we don't even know what the issue is.
Like, you talking about 4 or 5 damn people coming for you. What can I do? Shante had my back the entire time, but seeing Marie stick by Latrice afterwards makes me really, really confused. Maybe I missed the memo because Marie, do you even like her? I just feel like in that moment it should have been us against them because now you already know how they do. It's not mine either, but that's my girl. She's my girl too. But wait a minute, when me and Latrice was into it, where was Letitia? Latrice actually.
And that's the thing. It's a difference between somebody spreading rumors and bashing you. And I understand Tisha's stance on that, where it was kind of like, let me see how I can diffuse this. Let me see how I can stop this. I understand Marie's side on that, where sometimes you just need that. Yes, she was wrong. She shouldn't have did that. Let's hold her accountable. Let's figure out how we can, like, yeah, how we can fix it. I see that, but it's not the same thing. This is literally people that was basically like trying to fight, not people that were saying, oh, your hair ugly and oh, you don't know how to run your business. This is basically people that were trying to like fight someone. So I get it. And I mean, even when I look at the flashbacks of Marie, it just brings me to a point of how you cool with this girl? Like, and I, everybody wants, you don't want to live a life where you just hold grudges, but that long handle spoon, baby, it would have an extension on it.
We went to
All I'm
whoever
saying.
was bashing you. She tried to stop this. This is too far. I had no motive to go to anybody about anything. I'm gonna go shit about no, you're not listening to her. She said she didn't do anything when they orchestrated doing it. The same girl that I tried to tell you was a snake in the grass. I believe. So yeah, you come down. You keep going to bat for it, she gonna get that bat and weigh your ass out every time. What y'all going through? It ain't got nothing to do with me. You didn't get it in with me and her went going back and forth. When Marie and Latrice had their situation, I was dead in the middle of that. So clearly Marie is still holding a grudge against me because, and stirring up some drama, because I did not verbally say that, yes, Marie, Latrice was wrong. All I know is nobody's getting ready to come to play with my friend. Let me tell you one thing, and I want to be clear. I don't need no damn body to have my back. The way that I'm protected and the way that I'm favored, I don't need that. I appreciate you for staying out there. But I appreciate you for staying out there. But at the end of the day, I know what this is. I know that there's greatness over my life. It is. And the attacks they're gonna keep coming. But I love y'all and y'all, I gotta go get Josh. Okay, we love you too.
That's my only thing. I just want to be surrounded with people that want to pour into me, that want to love on me, that want to help me in situations. And I just don't know if my friend has that within the collective. But y'all can drop y'all questions in the comments sections. I'm more than happy to answer them. A lot of people inbox me, but y'all can do that too. I'm fine with that as well. I'm an open book. Whatever I can say, I'll say it. But I just want everybody to understand, because y'all was in my comments coming for my neck, talking about, oh, what did you want Marie to do? Marie is right and things like that. I'm not saying that she's wrong, but what I'm saying is we're talking about two different moments. Like in that moment, you literally had somebody trying to cause bodily harm. Like it was a lot of things that were said that should not have been said, that I don't even want to like bring back up, because it's too much. And I don't want to hurt. It's not my goal to hurt another woman, but it was a lot of things that were said in that moment that should not have been said. A lot of things that cannot be taken back. So it's just kind of like, I'm going to feel the way I feel. You can call me security, you can call me whatever, but one thing you won't call me is fake. And until next time, y'all already know what it is. We're gonna ring them bells, honey. Y'all have a good night.